Not gonna lie, I love making these videos. Dealing with a breakup from a relationship, I saw this online recently, and I felt like this was kind of true. Dealing with a breakup from a relationship, especially one that you care about, is almost one-to-one comparable to losing a family member. It's because you expected so much, you expected a full future with this person, and you slowly see it deteriorate and kind of go to the trash. Kind of like when your family member is slowly deteriorating and then they die. Now, there was a lot of things that were done in that relationship that turned me into the man that I am today, and I want to share that with you guys today because I feel like this is going to be a very valuable video. When I was broken up with, she literally said, and this was after a 2 to 3 year very passionate relationship, like, guys, when we both said we thought we were going to marry each other, and by the way, she's an amazing person. I don't want to put that out there. She's an amazing person. We're still very good friends. But when I was broken up with, there was something that she said that it was weird. It was like an autistic click in my brain that just kind of shifted my perspective. She said that I just wasn't good enough for her, even though I gave her my all. She said it still wasn't enough for her. By the way, this video is listenable, so, you know, pop a headphone in, work out, clean your house, do your homework, do your thing, and the goal is 1,000 subs, so definitely click that sub button. We're so close if we haven't hit it already. But when she said, you know, that I just wasn't good enough for her, when people hate on me and people, like, you know, say that I can't do something, I use it as motivation, and I try to prove them wrong. And that's exactly how I treated this. I literally said, okay, I am going to give myself 150% effort. I'm going to give myself a schedule. I'm going to treat my life like I'm a robot. And that's literally what I did in the past 4 months. And in the past 4 months, I've made a world's worth of progress. I've made so much progress in my life. And it's all because of that little thing that she said to me. Honestly, you know, going from such a super passionate relationship where we thought we were going to marry each other to literally breaking up, it was the most left field thing that could happen in all of my 2024, and it completely shifted my life. I want to tell you guys some lessons, things that I learned, what I'm doing now, and how to deal with breakups in general. The lessons that I learned, and I have them written down here, is learning to love myself. I can always do more, which I want to dive into. I'll always be there for me. Like, I'm never going to leave myself. That's impossible. Never give your full trust to anyone, and don't rely on others for happiness or love. So I want to dive deeper on I can always do more and not relying on others, because, you know, let's say you're working on a project, you're on a business venture, and you feel like you're giving it everything you got. It's weird because you always can give a little more, and call it toxic, call it whatever you want, but I feel like we never reach our true potential because there's always room for improvement. There's not one human on this earth that is their ultimate self, because there's always something to do better. Today my diet is better than yesterday, but it's still definitely not where it needs to be. So I've written down what I need to do tomorrow to make it even better. And I suck at eating at night. I have these weird cutoff times, and I figured out a way for tomorrow to not have that mistake happen. So I'm going to start doing that tomorrow. And you see, I'm very accountable with myself. You need to be more accountable with yourself. Know that you can always do more, and don't use your ego. You need to be humble. The next thing that I wanted to dive in on was like not relying on others for happiness or love. This girl was my main source of love. It was my main source of happiness. I literally used her for my happiness. And when she left me and we broke up, my whole world came crashing down. Literally, my whole world came crashing down, and I didn't know what to do with myself. I even got to a point where I even started thinking really bad, and you guys know what I'm talking about, because I couldn't be happy. I had no way to find happiness. So do not rely on others for your happiness and love, because, like I said, you got you, and there's always somebody out there that loves you. You can always treat your body good. You can treat yourself good and take yourself out and show yourself love. There's so much ways to do it. I have multiple videos on the internet that show you this, but never ever rely on others for your happiness and love. That's probably one of the biggest mistakes that you can make. What I'm doing now, which is, you know, the next part of this video, is I'm working harder than ever, and I wake up every day with extreme intention. When she said that I just wasn't good enough, a mission came aboard, a purpose as a man came aboard, and it's to be more than good enough for her and then not give it to her. And like I said, she's an amazing person. Don't nobody take offense to this, but I want to surpass what she wants from a man and not give her the option to have it. I want to be the ultimate man, have the nicest car that I can get, have the nicest house. I'm already about to move out. I'm about to get my own apartment, boys. I can't wait for you guys to see that. I'm 2 months ahead of time on my YouTube channel. I want my YouTube to succeed so that I can have another source of income. I am better at visualizing now than I ever have been because my goal is so clear right now. Maximizing myself pretty much is the most important goal right now, and waking up with intention, man. It's been great. Just kind of waking up with a mission in mind to be the best that I can be. I love it, and obviously I still make my mistakes, especially my diet. Like, I keep mentioning it, but boys, I'm trying to master my diet because I know if I master my diet, the sky is the limit for me. I know that I can have the body that I want if I just be more disciplined in my diet, which I'm gonna fix. I'm having a plan. I'm writing a plan down. I got it. But the last thing I want to touch up on is how I dealt with the breakup. First thing you need to do, boys, and this is the most important part, is you need to allow yourself to grieve. It's important to let yourself feel the pain of loss. It's a natural part of the healing process. You're not a baby, you're not a pussy, you're nothing like that. Allow yourself to grieve. The first 2 to 4 weeks, guys, my world ended. My whole world was ending. I cried every day for hours. I was feeling nauseous at work. I would run to the bathroom to throw up. I was feeling horrible. But if I bottled up those emotions, I would have never gotten over that situation. I would have never gotten over it. And I'm not over it, but I'm dealing with it better than I ever have been. The next thing, and this is if you have friends, is to reach out to your boys. Spend time with the people you care about, because you're going to realize that there's a plethora of love out there. There are people that love you, and getting taken care of by them, the people that care about you, that's really going to rub you the right way. It's going to make you realize, hey, there is a lot of love out there. People got my back, and I'm not alone in this fight. Taking care of yourself is also extremely good. Making sure you eat well, exercising a lot, getting enough sleep. You know, the sleep is optional because it's 11:30 at night, but I got to get the YouTube videos done. But taking care of your body, boys. Don't start going in a spiral. Don't start eating fast food every day. All of that stuff, don't do it. Make sure you focus on yourself and taking care of yourself. Then the last thing, which is so important, is keeping busy. Guys, when I got broken up with and I finally got over the grieving process, I filled my schedule up to the brim, boys. To the absolute brim. My schedule was completely filled up, even down to when I could drink water. Like, I gave myself no time to think about it. I literally just grinded every single day, and that's where I started to make the year's worth of progress in a couple months, because I became almost a robot. I just had tasks, and I started doing the tasks. So keeping busy is also extremely important. It's going to help you in the healing process, because you're going to start to work on yourself. You're going to start to work on your body. So keep grinding, boys. If you're going through a heartbreak right now, just know I'm definitely here for you. Comment your story in the comments below. I'll definitely understand it. This breakup completely shifted my life, completely changed my life, and I'm definitely back. I'm ready to crush it. 2 months of content is done. I don't even know when this video is coming out. I'm probably gonna be moved out by then, but definitely like, subscribe, show your boy some love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.